Hey everybody, welcome to another video here on the Blue Abroad YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to list the top 5 games that I am most excited to be watching and analysing this year. We are really around the corner from round one. It's here. We're in the final 7 days. At the time of filming this, it is the 12th of March, and I'll tell you what, the buzz is absolutely back. The round one preview will be out tomorrow, and that's when you really know things are ramping up. Obviously, you don't want to get carried away looking too far ahead, but I look at this time of the year, I look at the fixture, and I'm identifying 5 games which I'm most excited to watch. And at the end of the video, I want to get your opinion on what you're looking forward to seeing most for this year. We all know what we want to see from the team in terms of their spirit and their tenacity and their attack on the contest and all of that, and fixing up the 5-goal swings. But, you know, sometimes there are certain matches that just get you up and about a little bit more than the others. And so these are my 5 must-watch matches for season 2022. The first one is Richmond Round One. It goes without saying, it's the biggest unknown because we've had a long pre-season, especially on the Carlton front. You know, the coaching group's changed, the board has changed, new CEO, new president. A lot has changed, and there's been that sour taste in our mouth from season 2021, and really for the last 5 to 6, some may even say 20 years. And so round one is the real thing. We get to see how much we have improved and how much improvement we still have left in us. And, I think that the reason why it's so fearful is that unknown element of, are we going to be good enough or are we not going to be good enough? And no one can answer the question until we front up against the Tigers. And, they're looking to bounce back as well. They're a great team, great club, successful club. And, it's not going to be easy. But I'm very much looking forward to that as the first of my 5 must-watch matches. The next one, we go down to when we play Collingwood. We play Collingwood away at the MCG. And I'll tell you what, of course I'm going to say Collingwood, but we all know what happens on the Blue Abroad YouTube channel when we play Collingwood. Things are just ramped up digitally. We have our little rivalry with Swoop Luke.
Pathetic! We didn't show any heart in that last quarter. Are you kidding me?
And we love that. But, we play them twice. And obviously I could have mentioned the round 23 clash against Collingwood, but the first time we play them is the one I'm looking forward to. Obviously, we look forward to playing them every time, but I'm really bookmarking this. And it actually comes in a very interesting time in the season because we play them, we have a bye, and then we have the next match on my list of the must-watch matches of the year, and that's Essendon. Collingwood into Essendon. I don't know the last time that happened for us. I don't remember it happening in my lifetime too often, but we play the Pies, we have a bye, we have a rest, and then we face the Bombers. And, there's just a little bit more of a heightened emotion when we play these teams. And Essendon is a team that obviously made the finals last year. They didn't use injuries as an excuse. They've got it done. Fair play, respect, good on you. And I think if there was one game of 2021, even though it was a bit of a poor season, if there was one game which really got the juices flowing, it was that one. And you just know it's going to be a lot more physical, a lot more emotional, and that heartbeat just rings a little bit more harder when we play against them. So that's my third one. My fourth one is we play the Giants. Now, I'm talking about the second time we play them. We play them at Marvel Stadium, and I've had a look at the fixture. It comes in a really interesting time for us. We've got games against the Saints, the Eagles, the Cats, and then the Giants. And I think it's going to be a very important match for us in the context of if we're going to make the 8 or not. I think most people would expect the Giants to be in that group that'll be pushing for that, 7th to 8th spot. They've got a lot of talent and they seem to get the better of us most of the time. And so I'm looking forward to that one a lot because we've got some revenge to give back to them. And I'm looking forward to seeing how we stack up against them. And I think that's one of the key games in that really weird part of the season for us where it's a little bit more challenging with the teams that we face in that month. And I think that's going to be a very important one. So that's the fourth one. And the final one is against the D's. Now, this is round 22. We have a very interesting finish to the season whereby we play the Lions at the Gabba, and then we play the D's at the G, followed by Collingwood at the G. And I think the D's at the MCG in round 22 will be scary because we'll know exactly where we're at. We're obviously played a pretty good match against them in the Amy series. Doesn't mean much in the context of no points were on the line, no premiership points were on the line. So, you know, it's going to tell us, are we serious? Are we seriously going to be making finals? And, you know, I think by that point in the season, this is really the tune-up for these top teams. And Melbourne, I would expect at this point to be one of those top 4 teams come round 22. So we know we're going to be getting the best or one of the best in the competition. And we would have had a full season to work on what we're working on. And so I'm really interested to see how that stacks up there. We've spoken about how whatever we look like in round 1 won't be the same in round 11. And whatever we look like in round 11 won't be the same as what we look like in round 22. So that's a big one for me. Those are my 5 must-watch matches. You will see an article in the description below. Ari Stamatakos has written a piece on his 5 must-watch matches as well, so be sure to check that out. And let me know, what are the 5 matches that are must-watch for you? I know that we're going to be watching every single one of them, dissecting them, but I do also feel like there are certain matches which we get up and about for a little bit more than the others. So let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll see you tomorrow for the round 1 preview, and we'll go from there.